to our segment, Cooking with Felice and Retta. I've been doing the Daniel fast for the month of January, entire month, but until the 24th. And it's been very hard, but we're sticking through it. So we've been doing like different recipes and trying different things just to make this easier for us. I did come across a recipe by Jeriah Nicole on Instagram, and I really like the idea. If anyone knows me, I never follow a recipe as I should, so I have made it my own. But I
remix it.
Right, but I still want to give credit to her because it definitely looked delicious. We have already washed all our vegetables and our hands, and we're gonna start from here.
I wash my hands, y'all. People in the comments be like, you ain't washing your hands, you ain't wash your hands, you ain't wash the vegetables, you ain't wash it. People that can't even cook themselves gonna be there. Anyways, that's all right.
Okay, so he's gonna be helping with cutting like slices of vegetables. Sorry, the spices, and we're gonna be putting this in the oven for about 40 minutes. This is a spaghetti squash. I'm gonna have to cut it in half and what do you call that?
Whip it?
No, like take the seeds out of it. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I can't think.
It's called taking the seeds out of it.
Right. So we're gonna do that, and there's gonna be like a feeling. There's going to be a filling that goes inside the squash. I decided I'm going to put black beans, corn, some tomatoes. I'll cut some fresh cucumbers in there. I like vegetables.
Pretty much anything to make it taste like meat to me, we're going to put in there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be meat.
And we're gonna heat some of that up, like with the black beans and the corn. I think I'm gonna do it in this Prego sauce.
Gonna saute it?
Yeah, with the tomatoes.
So
cherry tomatoes. So just slice. We have onions, garlic, some cilantro. I did want some parsley, but I couldn't find it, so I have these parsley flakes.
You want me to slice all of it?
Not all of it, but you can probably do like half of it. This is garlic. So we already have our oven preheating on 400, and we're gonna bake this in the oven. This is probably gonna be my first time doing something like this.
I'm a carnivore, so yeah. Anytime I see vegetables, it's around meat food. Y'all.
Well, my cooking has always been like some kind of Caribbean dish. And we know Caribbean people like rice, ground provisions.
Sakpase!
One way.
Haitians eat rice for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack.
Well, I can't say that we St. Lucians are on that level, but we at least have rice once a day. But we like ground provisions, you know, like your dasheen and...
I'm digging dasheen. I'm digging dasheen. Ebe, me bread.
Your yam.
I don't think people in the U.S. really understand what ground provisions is a lot of times.
Yeah, ground provisions is stuff that grow out of the ground. So, you know, like yam, they have yellow yam, white yam, dasheen.
I'm digging dasheen. I'm digging dasheen. Ebe, me bread.
Well, they say Edos, but we call it Tanya.
I don't know what that is.
we actually have some. We should. Right here, that's what we call Tanya. We call it Edos. Spanish people probably have another name for it, but I don't know.
Please go get some Tanya in the grocery store. What? That's what I would say.
Okay. There's you know, our green fig or green bananas. I say green bananas because that's what Americans say. You mean green bananas?
Yeah, figs is not something us Americans say that much. You talking about fig Newton? What happened to fig Newton?
It'll be that fruit. Those are figs. We call green bananas green fig, plantain, macaboo. Macaboo, I don't know what other people call it, but it's basically a grafted, I'll say banana, but it's technically not a banana or a plantain. But it's like a graft between a banana and plantain. When I say grafted, it's basically like, you know how you breed dogs, you have like 2 different breeds.
You probably don't want to say breed
I'm
dogs.
just saying, I'm trying to make it easy. But you know how you breed dogs, so it's taking like 2 different breeds of dogs and make it a different dog. They do that with fruits as well. So
Grafting, that's what they call it?
yeah, grafting. You could do that with, you know, limes and oranges
Is
and
that fine enough?
mangoes. Yep, that's good. All right, so like I said before, I washed this already. The recipe said olive oil, and I ain't got no olive oil, but I do have some avocado oil.
Avocado oil is healthier anyway.
I'm gonna put some avocado oil, some black pepper. Like a St. Lucia would say, black pepper. You don't pronounce your R's. Black pepper. And some salt. Iodized salt. I'm gonna put it in my hands, but I might. There we go. Iodized salt. So when my husband saw this recipe, he really thought it was real spaghetti.
That was ramen, like noodles.
Yeah, he was like, "Did you get the noodles?" I'm like, "Noodles? That's not I almost said keto. That's not Daniel Fast approved."
Got these potatoes too?
Yes.
That's what we're gonna
slice
saute?
them. Slice them in half. You know, when you're on this fast, everything looks delicious. Like something that wouldn't typically look delicious for you starts looking delicious. So this is just a raw spaghetti squash. And this looks delicious. Look at it. Doesn't that look delicious?
It's only missing meat. That's all it's missing.
So I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 40 minutes. Another thing with me, I never measure anything. So please don't ask me how much salt, how much whatever. I don't know.
My baby can cook, you know what I'm saying?
Check Google or whatever Google says, do twice.
Yeah, because they be cooking with, you know.
Yeah, so whatever Google says, do twice of it. I'm gonna put this on a pan.
Probably.
Just in case it makes a mess or something.
Sauteing this right here, right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there, right here.
All right, so I'm gonna put this on a pan. I'm gonna get to it. This makes me feel more safe putting it in the oven. Oh, actually, on Google it says that you're supposed to bake it. See, I almost made a mistake. This way down. But this is how you're supposed to bake it.
Face down. Open part down.
Yeah, for about 40 minutes.
Timer started. See how I use that knuckle right there? Y'all.
So now we're gonna make this stuff that goes inside the filling. I'm gonna use my avocado oil again. All right, we're gonna give you a close up. Bring this a little bit closer just so you can see what's going on. So we're gonna start off with these garlic, green onion. And hubby did a great job, you know, chopping up this thing soft. You know, you probably don't want to cut the onions over the hot stove, but you know, we cook, so we take risks. We do crazy stuff like this all the time.
So we bought that live. Still alive, Flair.
And let me tell you something about us St. Lucians. We can't cook without this barren pepper. I'm putting y'all on right now.
That banana pepper is amazing, I'll tell you that. Makes
Yeah.
everything taste like meat, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one thing. Usually when I cook something, someone who does not really like, maybe not from the Caribbean culture. I'm not trying to throw any shade or anything. But I'm just saying, like, they'll ask what type of seasoning or whatever that's in there. Honestly, when we season stuff, we put so many things in there. It's hard to just say it's one seasoning. It's a combination of the different seasonings that we put in there to make it have a certain flavor.
Not just smoked paprika or pepper, y'all. It's a combination of things working together.
Right. The Prego, I like the roasted garlic and herb Prego. I think it's the garlic in there that I like. Whenever I get Prego sauce, that's what I get. If there's a better one, let me know, guys. But right now, I like the roast, not just now. Anytime I get any type of sauce, I like getting the roasted garlic and herb.
Yum, yum. It's not good. Nope. This is approved by carnivore.
Well, just the smell. You haven't tasted it yet.
That's why I just said smell good.
Now, the thing is, my husband, he's really honest. And let me tell y'all, I had to step up my game. When he and I, got married, I had to step up my cooking game. I was a good cook, but
You're ready to cook.
I had to step up my game. I'll tell you that. For those down south, like in Florida, looking at this, y'all like, Food Lion.
There used to be a Food Lion in Florida.
They used to. I'm just saying Food Lion because it left Florida a long time ago. We're now in North Carolina, and Food Lion is everywhere.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells real good. At least the corn in there. And I poured the water out.
This is where you kind of remix the recipe. The corn.
Yeah, some corn and some. I'm gonna put the beans separate though. So I'm not gonna put the beans. Add a little bit of adobo and some garlic. I guess my hubby will take care of that. Yes, he needs lotion. There we go. All right, so we're gonna mix this in a little bit. Get a spoon over there, Sonny. Not that. Get the wooden one. Mix it in a little bit. Yeah. Mix all the way. Nice. All right, so last but not least, I put in the spinach. And that is because spinach cooks very fast. And then when it cooks, you're gonna barely see it. I did add a little bit of seasoned salt in there because spinach is kind of
Bland, tastes like grass.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say, but whatever. I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit. And then we're done.
So that's what makes the spaghetti. That's pretty cool. Like, my mind would never think this would look like. I literally thought it was ramen. Maybe we could start making that for like spaghetti and meatballs and stuff like that too. Instead of carbs, I'd cut carbs off.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that for you. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, depending on the texture. I think the texture is the only thing.
So it's spaghetti squash with some corn, tomatoes, and black beans. That's what we're gonna have for dinner.